my blood, rising up high like a flash in the flood. No hesitation, I'm clearing the path. Feel the emotion, the power, the wrath. Iron is calling, I answer the shout. This is what leaving your comfort is about. Heart rate is soaring, I'm ready to fly. Look at the limit, it's spitting its high. Thunder in my chest, lightning in my hands. Nobody stops me, nobody can. 3, 2, 1, explode. Unbreakable, unstoppable. We take it to the top. We run the block, we hit the rock. We never gonna stop. Chains are broken, walls are down. The fire is alive. Only the strongest, the fiercest survive. Beast mode. Unleash the beast, beast mode. Unleash the beast. Sweat like an ocean, but I wanted more. Pounding the pavement and shaking the floor. Look at the haters, they watch from the side, while I am the one who is taking the ride. No pain can break me, no shadow can hide. The champion spirit that's burning inside. Heavyweight, lightweight, push it to the sky. We do this together, we never say die. Thunder in my chest, lightning in my hands. Nobody stops me, nobody can. 3, 2, 1, explode. Unbreakable, unstoppable. We take it to the top. We run the block, we hit the rock. We never gonna stop. Chains are broken, walls are down. The fire is alive. Only the strongest, the fiercest survive. Beast mode. Unleash the beast, beast mode. Unleash the beast. Unbreakable, unstoppable. We take it to the top. We run the block, we hit the rock. We never gonna stop. Chains are broken, walls are down. The fire is alive. Only the strongest, the fiercest survive. Beast mode. Unleash the beast, beast mode. Unleash the beast. Unleash it every single day. Beast mode never dies. Yeah. The horizon is burning crimson. Armor plates are sealed. Tactical protocols active. I was born for war. The shadows lengthen as I pace the iron field, revealing secrets that the heavyweights conceal. My palms are calloused from the decades of the fight. I chase the vision burning through the dead of night. Now launch the full offensive towards the vortex of the light. Witness the supremacy dominating this night. Vitality surging like a cyclone within the ribcage walls. Primal urges erupting whenever the signal calls. Ammunition consists of droplets falling onto the arena sand, claiming sovereign rights over every inch of the land. Born for war, piercing through the gates of blazing flame, surpassing every pinnacle that bears a titan's name. The conflict echoes throughout the dome tonight, seeking the absolute in the chaos of the light. Execute the final maneuver and conquer the sky. I keep my breathing beneath the massive load. My focus carves a passage down this lonely road. Each fighter stretches to the limit of its reach, a lesson only heavy metal hearts can teach. Channeling aggression straight into the warrior's core team. The limitations that I have faced before. No more retreating from the establish our true identity. During the front line of the struggle, we dictate our legacy. They predicted the collapse, they anticipated my retreat. But observe the standing champion in the heat. Go! Go! Born for war, piercing through the gates of blazing flame, surpassing every pinnacle that bears a titan's name. The conflict echoes throughout the dome tonight, seeking the absolute in the chaos of the light. Execute the final makeover and conquer the sky. And conquer the sky. Territory claimed, casualties none, mission accomplished. The arena fades to black, one point of contact, absolute stillness. Everything else is irrelevant. My fingers trace the patterns etched in rusted chrome, mapping out the sanctuary where I feel at home. The texture bites into my skin, a cold and honest friend. I'm anchored in the spirit, here on this I would depend. Now lock the anatomy into a vigilant state. I'm holding steady against the pressure of the way. Neural pathways firing fast to keep the balance true. A singular connection makes the impossible come through. Gravity is pulling down, but I am standing firm. Decisions made in silence confirm the long-term term. The death of grab, tethered to the core of my desire. I'm crushing down the hesitation in the furnace wire. The connection is absolute inside the frame tonight, solidifying purpose in the shadow of the light. Etch my legacy deeply into the fabric of time. I disregard the frantic noise that echoes in the air. My focus is a laser beam that cuts through despair. Tension radiates from joints until the nerves ignite, transforming every weakness into an instrument of might. Cementing every phalanx to the curvature of steel, validating everything that I am meant to feel. No more wandering from the target, I hold fast. Neural pathways firing fast to keep the balance true. A singular connection makes the impossible come through. Gravity is pulling down, but I am standing firm. Decisions made in silence confirm the long-term term. The depth of grip, but tethered to the core of my desire. I'm crushing down the hesitation in the furnace fire. The connection is absolute inside the frame tonight, solidifying purpose in the shadow of the light. Etch my legacy deeply into the fabric of time. In the center of the contact, we manifest our true stability. During the duration of the hold, we prove our total ability. They thought the surface would slip away. They thought that I would drop, but observe the unmovable anchor at the top. Go! The barrier is trembling. I hear the foundation cracking. There is no turning back now. The ceiling is falling down. The barricade constructed by my mind, leaving the history of my hesitation far behind. Structural integrity is failing in the heat. I'm stepping over ruins that are scattered at my feet. Now watch the ancient walls disintegrate to dust. I'm forging a new reality because I simply must. Resistance is a phantom that is fading into gray. Every fiber in my torso is demanding that I stay. The pressure is a furnace refining all the grit. I'm seizing the momentum so I never have to quit. Fractured limits, I am shattering the borders of the past. I'm rewriting every statute that was never meant to last. The seismic shift is waking up the earth tonight, reclaiming my dimension in the blinding light. Transform the broken pieces into a monument of strength, staring into the abyss of the impossible goal, harnessing the furnace to repair the weary soul. I witness the defiance in the mirror once again, exercising doubts that have been thriving in the den, expanding the dimensions of what I can endure, searching for a remedy that's radical and pure. No more dwelling on the failure, I move on. Resistance is a phantom that is fading into gray. Every fiber in my torso is demanding that I stay. The pressure is a furnace refining all the grit. I'm seizing the momentum so I never have to quit. Fractured limits, I am shattering the borders of the past. I'm rewriting every statute that was never meant to last. The seismic shift is waking up the earth tonight, reclaiming my dimension in the blinding light. Transform the broken pieces into a monument of strength. In the aftermath of the breakage, we discover our true potential. During the process of reconstruction, we acknowledge the essential. They thought the war was endless, they thought the gate was closed, but observe the raw potential that I have now Fractured limits, I am shattering the borders of the past. I'm rewriting every statute that was never meant to last. The seismic shift is waking up the earth tonight, reclaiming my dimension in the blinding light. Transform the broken pieces into a monument of strength. Signal received, transmission clear. The brain is the engine, fire the synapses. lighting the biological system inside of the dark. Now watch the voltage surging through the farthest nerve. I'm bending every fiber with the power that I serve. Logic is merging with muscle in a synchronized flow, calculating every movement while the internal fires glow. A feedback loop of intensity, overriding all the pain, converting mental patterns into physical gain. Neuron fire, lighting up the circuitry beyond the skin. I'm commanding every molecule and let the force begin. The electricity is pulsing in the temple tonight, synchronizing every motion in the blinding light. Channel the intent directly into the architecture of steel. Architecture of steel. I'm under the flow, keeping the amplitude at peak, eliminating every hesitation that makes the structure weak. Conscious activation targeting the isolated zone, building up the temple from the sinew to the bone. Refining the data, I'm perfecting the master plan, operating on the level of a higher functioning man. No more static in the signal, I strike gold. Logic is merging with muscle in a synchronized flow, calculating every movement while the internal fires glow. A feedback loop of intensity, overriding all the pain, converting mental patterns into physical gain. Neuron fire, lighting up the circuitry beyond the skin. I'm commanding every molecule, but let the force begin. The electricity is pulsing in the temple tonight, synchronizing every motion in the blinding light. Channel the intent directly into the architecture of steel. In the depth of the synapse, we realize our true potential. During the transmission of the thought, we define the essential. They thought the motion was random, they thought the output was slow, but watch the precision in the power that I show. Neuron fire, lighting up the circuitry beyond the skin. I'm commanding every molecule to let the force begin. The electricity is pulsing in the temple tonight, synchronizing every motion in the blinding light. Channel the intent directly into the architecture of steel. System synchronized, activation complete. I am the operator. Not for the applause, not for the crowd. This is my standard. This is my pride. I catch my reflection in the cold and polished steel, evaluating every jagged wound that time couldn't heal. The legacy is written in the sweat upon the floor. I'm guarding all the virtues that I've curated before. Now elevate the burden to the height of my regard. I'm wearing every scar as a decoration, not a shard. The mirror doesn't lie when the day begins to fade. My character is forged in the promises I made. A private dedication that no witness can perceive. I'm anchoring the value in the truth that I believe. The weight of pride, it anchors every breath that I take. I'm shielding my ambition for the vows I will not break. The honor is the fuel inside the furnace tonight, maintaining my position in the shadow of the light. Carry the essence of the champion into the gathering gloom. I hold the reputation reputation in the tension of the grip. A sailor steering steady on a long and lonely ship. No water is required for the grind I undertake. The satisfaction lingers for the progress that I make. Defending my position from the chaos of the fray. Upholding all the stature that I've cultivated today. No more seeking the approval. I walk alone. The mirror doesn't lie when the day begins to fade. My character is forged in the promises I made. A private dedication that no witness can perceive. I'm anchoring the value in the truth that I believe. The weight of pride, it anchors every breath that I take. I'm shielding my ambition for the vows I will not break. The honor is the fuel inside the furnace tonight. Maintaining my position in the shadow of the light. Carry the essence of the champion into the gathering gloom. In the quiet of the training, we uphold our own dignity. During the trial of the iron, we preserve our own integrity. They thought the ego was fragile. They thought that I would bend, but observe the standing monument that I will always defend. The weight of pride, it anchors every breath that I take. I'm shielding my ambition for the vows I will not break. The honor is the fuel inside the furnace tonight. Maintaining my position in the shadow of the light. Carry the essence of the champion into the gathering gloom. Stand and maintain honor intact. I am my own judge. Gravity is tightening. Oxygen is limited. The needle is redlining. I am the pressure. I'm dancing on the border of a simulated death. The weight is pushing downward, trying to break the frame. I'm internalizing chaos to learn the rules of the game. Now watch the gauge exceed the limit of the dial. I'm wearing all the suffocation with a wicked smile. Compressing all the molecules inside the thoracic cage. I'm fueling the evolution while I'm turning the page. A diamond is the product of the crushing force applied. I'm hoarding all the tension that is swelling deep inside. Pressure gauge, I'm rising while the universe collapses. I'm turning all the terror into momentary relapses. The resistance is the sculpture of our fate tonight. Transforming every burden in the dying light. Lock the strength into the core and defy the gravitational pull. I'm honored to the feedback as the metal starts to bend. Approaching the conclusion where the broken spirits end. The density of conflict is a tool that I employ. Constructing new foundations that the struggle can't destroy. Calculating tolerance while the marrow starts to shake. Mastering the threshold for the progress I will make. No more caving to the burden, I stand firm. Compressing all the molecules inside the thoracic cage. I'm fueling the evolution while I'm turning the page. A diamond is the product of the crushing force applied. I'm hoarding all the tension that is swelling deep inside. Pressure gauge, I'm rising while the universe collapses. I'm turning all the terror into momentary relapses. The resistance is the sculpture of our fate tonight. Transforming heat of the compression, we refine our true density. During the peak of the impact, we demonstrate our intensity. They thought the wave would finish us, they thought that we would fall, but watch the liquid steel become a statue made of gold. I'm rising while the universe collapses. I'm turning all the terror into momentary relapses. The resistance is the sculpture of our fate tonight, transforming every burden in the dying light. Lock the strings into the core and defy the gravitational pull. Voltage spiking, logic disconnected. The chemical flood is here. Synaptic shock. A sudden flash of lightning wastes the slumber in my brain, dissolving every limitation, washing out the stain. The catecholamine rushing like a tide against the wall. I'm entering the frequency that's echoing the call. Now feel the courage surging through the tips of every limb. I'm diving into chaos on a psychic radiant whim. Neurotransmitters firing in a violence. I'm breaking through the narrative of every circumstance. The agony is fading to a symphony of pure delight. I'm harvesting the power in the center of the heart. Synaptic shock. I'm riding on the wave of overload. I'm burning every calculated path upon the road. The electricity is mapping out the future tonight, igniting every neuron in the focus of the light. Release the total frequency and pierce the veil of reality. I cultivate the energy that shivers in my spine, aligning all the focus to a geometry divine. The fatigue is just a rumor that I choose to delegitimize. I'm viewing all the obstacles through ultra vivid eyes, spreading every receptor to the limit of the spark, navigating brilliance in the middle of the dark. No more waiting for the signal I ignite. Transmitters firing in a violence. I'm breaking through the narrative of every circumstance. The agony is fading to a symphony of pure delight. I'm harvesting the power in the center of the heart. Synaptic shock. I'm riding on the wave of overload. pathways optimized. I am the current. The rhythm is fixed. The foundation is cast, unmoved by the erosion. This is the pulse. I'm carving out the structure while the city starts to wake, ensuring every measure is a choice I choose to make. The density of habit is a wall against the storm. I'm molding all the chaos into a consistent form. Now align the motion to the frequency of stone. I'm claiming every fraction of the ground that I own. Uniformity is power when the world is in decline. I'm tracing up the legacy upon this rigid line. A monolithic presence that will never bow or break, determining the distance for the path that I will take. Concrete pulls a steady march within the heart of the grid. I'm anchoring the fortress where the light and shadow fit. The foundation is holding the structure tonight, maintaining the stillness in the center of the fight. Cast the iron will into the mold of the eternal design. I walk the paved perimeter without a single slip, a master of the timing with a very steady grip. Erosion can't diminish what I've built inside the core. I'm standing through the silence and the shaking of the floor, calculating progress with a mechanical intent, upholding every minute that is thoroughly spent. No more deviation from the plan, I move straight. Uniformity is power when the world is in decline. I'm tracing out the legacy upon this rigid line. A monolithic presence that will never bow or break, determining the distance for the path that I will take. Concrete pulls a steady march within the heart of the grid. I'm anchoring the fortress where the light and shadow fit. The foundation is holding the structure tonight, maintaining the stillness in the center of the fight. Cast the iron will into the mold of the eternal design. In the duration of the labor, we solidify our true character. During the passing of the seasons, we represent the barrier. They thought the time would soften us, they thought that we would slide, but observe the unyielding black that has survived the tide. Go! The tide! Concrete pulls a steady march within the heart of the grid. I'm anchoring the fortress where the light and shadow fade. The foundation is holding the structure tonight, maintaining the stillness in the center of the fight. Cast the iron will into the mold of the eternal design. The excavation is finished. The surface is cleared. Deep within the bedrock, I found the vein of gold. removing the layers of stone that had stood in my way. The darkness was heavy, the struggle was sharp to the touch, but I didn't surrender to pressure or crave for as much. Now glimmer the riches beneath all the wear and the tear. I'm holding the proof of the triumph that I had to bear. Every fracture I suffered has polished the prize that I hold. A story of grit turned to brilliance, a sight to behold. The chemistry of the endurance has crafted a core that shines with the value I never could witness before. Vein of gold, shining through the layers of the broken ground. I've unlocked the fortune that only the persistent found. The radiance is burning in the temple tonight. Shine, shine, collecting the harvest in the center of the light. Extract every ounce of the power from the deep within. I polish the surface and witness the reflection ignite. A vessel of merit that glitters in flame on his side. The price of the labor is settled in metal and flame, leaving the world with the glory of knowing my name. Calculating the fortune that's earned by the hand, upholding the wealth that I built on this shifting sand. No more searching for value, I possess it all. Fracture suffered has polished the prize that I hold. A story of grit turned to brilliance, a sight to behold. The chemistry of the endurance has crafted a core that shines with the value I never could witness before. Vein of gold, shining through the layers of the broken ground. I've unlocked the fortune that only the persistent found. The radiance is burning in the temple tonight. Shine, shine, collecting the harvest in the center of the light. Extract every ounce of the power from the deep within. In the core of the extraction, we reveal our true worth. During the years of the refinement, we celebrate our rebirth. They thought the mind would be empty. They thought the effort was vain. But observe the glowing treasure that is born from the pain. Go! Vein of gold, shining through the layers of the broken ground. I've unlocked the fortune that only the persistent found. The radiance is burning in the temple tonight. Shine, 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 collecting the harvest in the center of the light. Extract every ounce of the power from the deep within. Value confirmed, fortune reclaimed. I am the goal. The darkness has faded, the outline is gone. I am stepping forward beyond the shadow. I leave the silhouette of who I used to be behind, unlocking all the fetters that had kept me confined. The phantom of the failure is a lost without a name. I've risen from the ashes of the old and tired game. Now watch the horizon as it breaks into the day. I'm dissolving every trace of the fear that came to stay. No more living in the gray where the light is rarely found. I'm cutting every tether that has kept me to the ground. The projection is a myth that I've dismantled in the past. I've reached the final station where the real intentions last. Beyond the shadow, I am walking into my own sun. I finished every chapter where the battles were not won. The clarity is surging through the atmosphere tonight, ascending to the summit in the clarity of light. Unveil the true potential that is waited for the day. I walk the open meadow with the rhythm fresh and new, a landscape of existence where the sky is endless blue. The gravity of yesterday has lost its heavy hold. My future is a canvas that I'm painting bright and bold, discarding all the doubts that were written in the sand, upholding all the freedom that I carry in my hands. No more hiding from the truth, I stand revealed. No more living in the gray where the light is rarely found. I'm cutting every tether that has kept me to the ground. The projection is a myth that I've dismantled in the past. I've reached the final station where the real intentions last. Beyond the shadow, I am walking into my own sun. I finished every chapter where the battles were not won. The clarity is surging through the atmosphere tonight, ascending to the summit in the clarity of light. Unveil the true potential that is waited for the day. In the absence of the darkness, we perceive our true trajectory. During the onset of the morning, we celebrate our own victory. They thought the past would haunt us. They thought that we would stay. But watch the radiant spirit that is leading us away. Go! Beyond the shadow, I am walking into my own sun. I finished every chapter where the battles were not won. The clarity is surging through the atmosphere tonight, ascending to the summit in the clarity of light. Unveil the true potential that is waited for the day. Shadows erased, identity reclaimed. I am the light. The canvas is blank, the tools are in my hand. I am not the subject, I am the architect. I sketched the geometry of dreams upon the void, removing every obstacle that once had been deployed. The blueprint is a complex map of discipline and fire, constructing all the heights to which I naturally aspire. Now watch the foundation rise to meet the morning star. I'm defining every boundary by mastering the bar. Precision is the language that I speak into tunnels through the modern day maze. Every brick is legacy, every stone is pure intent, refining all the energy that I have strictly spent. The architect, I am crafting the reality I see. I'm bending every circumstance to serve the sovereign me. The empire is rising from the ironworks tonight, perfecting the vision in the center of the light. I hold the compass steady. I hold the compass steady. I hold the compass steady while the winds begin to blow, directing all the currents where I choose for them to go. No deviation from the plan, I hold a sacred pen, rewriting every limitation over and again, calculating resonance in everything I build, ensuring that the purpose of the mission is fulfilled. No more questions of the design I have decreed. Decision is the language that I speak into the haze. I'm mapping out the tunnels through the modern day maze. Every brick is legacy, every stone is pure intent, refining all the energy that I have strictly spent. The architect, I am crafting the reality I see. I'm bending every circumstance to serve the sovereign me. The empire is rising from the ironworks tonight, perfecting the vision in the center of the light. In the silence of the planning, we dictate our true destiny. During the act of the construction, we manifest our legacy. They thought the plan was random. They thought the end was near. But watch the monument of glory that it's finally clear. Go! The architect, I am crafting the reality I see. I'm bending every circumstance to serve the sovereign me. The empire is rising from the ironworks tonight, perfecting the vision in the center of the light. Design complete.